Today we're going to answer the age-old question. Does Arizona make good whiskey? Let's get into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to Brad's Bourbon Reviews. I'm Brad, and today, oh boy, I got a good video for you. I'm hoping. I haven't opened these yet. A friend of mine who I do Jedi Talk with, Tom, he has a brother-in-law who is into bourbon, and he asked me if I could find a bottle for him while he was in town. That bottle was Weller 12 year, and that's like next to impossible here in Florida. But he told me he was going to bring me some bottles from Arizona so I could try. And as a thank you, I went over to Tom's house the night we recorded Jedi Talk and did like a bourbon tasting. I brought over some Jack Daniel stuff he hadn't had. I sent him pictures of the collection, told him let me know what he wanted me to bring. And I picked some good stuff. I tried the James E. Pepper. So thank you to Randy for this. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. And we're going to get into these too. So we have two bottles today. I was going to do these in separate videos, but I figured it'd be more fun to make a video themed around Arizona whiskey. So we have two bottles here. We have Sacred Stave Arizona Rye Whiskey coming in at 90 proof. And then we have the bottle that I'm more excited about is the Delbach Private Barrel American Single Malt coming in at 111 proof. So we got two bangers to get into today. So again, thank you to Randy for making this video happen. I appreciate it, and stay in touch, please. So let's go ahead and get into these. So this one is interesting. This is Sacred Stave Arizona Rye Whiskey is a 95.5, aged in oak, finished in hand-selected wine barrels, and proudly crafted and bottled in Arizona. It says produced, aged, and bottled by Santon Spirits, Chandler, Arizona. So I don't see a distillation state outside of Arizona. Usually produced, that doesn't necessarily mean distilled by, but I don't see an outside date, so I'm assuming that this is all done in-house, but that 95.5 typically indicates that it's made by Ross and Squibb. That is like their famous rye recipe, so that doesn't matter to me necessarily. I don't really care about that. If it's good whiskey, it's good whiskey. It doesn't matter where it comes from. This is a rye whiskey finished in hand-selected wine barrels, so interesting. We're going to give these a shot here and see what I think about these. I do find myself in Arizona from time to time, so if any of these distilleries are in the area where I visit, I might have to make a trip. And by the way, I love these type of corks. I think they are so much better than like actual corks. That might be a controversial opinion, but I don't care. I prefer them. All right, so let's give this Arizona Rye Whiskey a nosing and let's see how I feel. The color's pretty light on this, especially for being a finished. But let's give this a nosing and let's see how we feel. Oh, it smells like wine. That straight up smells just like wine. Rye spice in there, but overall it kind of smells like wine. There's like a weird dusty note to this. And weird is a good thing. It smells sweet, but I can't place the sweetness. It's almost like a powdered sugar sweet. Which is, I don't think, a note I've ever gotten on rye whiskey before. Oh God, I just spilled it all over the place. I hope that caught that on camera. That's ridiculous. I can't believe I just did that. There's orange on this as well. Licorice as well, to kind of get on all rye whiskeys. I do get a wine note, but I don't see anything on the front that says it's aged, finished in wine. But it says it on the back, so I'm assuming that it is, but I do get like a grapey note. Let's give it a mouthing. Let's see how we feel. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. It has like a grainy characteristic to it, to the palate, like a feel. It's like a grainy kind of grittiness to it. I'm not the biggest rye fan on the planet. To be honest, this is pretty good. I really kind of like the chalkiness that this comes in with. There ain't nothing wrong with that at all. That's a solid rye. I don't think it stands out in any like, super impressive way like the Hemingway rye does for me. But as far as like just a solid rye whiskey goes, that's pretty damn good. That's pretty good. So Sacred Stave, good work on this. If in fact you did create this and not just put it in a bottle. Kudos to you. That is pretty solid. But let's go ahead now and get into this Delbach Private Barrel. This is a single barrel hand selected for total wine, bottled in May 2023, barrel number 2484. On the nose it says milk chocolate, marzipan, and nuts. On the palate, dark chocolate, orange zest, and roasted almonds. Say less. Single malts are also something that I don't stay away from. I just don't seek them out. Oh, it's definitely chocolate. It smells like a brownie. I gotta be honest, on the nose, there is no proof coming off this, which is interesting because it is 111 proof. And granted, that's not like, something that'll burn your nose hairs or like blow your hair back. But But that's definitely chocolate. It smells like a chocolate. It smells like a legit chocolate brownie. It's just chocolate. Yeah, chocolate and nuts. It smells like a chocolate brownie. It's like a pecan note more than like a peanut. I really hope that the palate is as good as the nose is, because this smells fantastic. All right, let's give it a mouthing. Let's see how we feel. Oh boy, that is fucking delicious. That is fucking delicious. That is so good. Oh my God. Randy, I need another one of these. This is incredible. Wow. I'm very impressed with that. 0 burn, even with 111 proof. It tastes like the nose. That is from beginning to end. Oh, I do get that little orange zest in there too. From beginning to end, from nose to palate, with the exception of that little tiny orange peel note at the very end of the finish, it's exactly the nose and the palate mirror each other. That is really, really good. I'm very impressed with this. I'm going to have to go check out this distillery. Is it Delbach Distillery? Is that where they're family owned and operated? There's a sticker on the back that's kind of preventing me from seeing like the sticker from Total Wine. I can't really see it. That's phenomenal. I would love to do a barrel pick with them with this. This is so freaking good. But that's the video, ladies and gentlemen. I will be giving away 2-ounce samples of this. So if you would like to try either one or both, actually, if you want to try both of these, I'll send you a sample pack of 2 ounces of each of these if you'd like to try it. Comment down below. I'll pick one winner for this video. I'll randomly generate anyone who comments. You'll be considered as a entry, and you'll be counted as someone who enters. And I will randomly generate one winner, and I'll give one person 2-ounce samples of each one of these. So I want you guys to try these, because Arizona is not a place where people really go for whiskey. That's really good. They should be happy with themselves. I really enjoyed this. I don't know if anyone's even done a review of this yet. I'm sure someone has, but I have never heard of this until I got my hands on this bottle, and I'm very impressed with this. So thank you guys for watching. I will see you on the next one. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe, because once we hit 2,500 subscribers, if we do that within the calendar year of 2024, I'm going to do a 3-bottle giveaway. So make sure you subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, cheers.